Got to make sure I'm in the frame here. Yep, there we go, I'm good. All right, yeah, so today is day one of the Combine program that I'm running. If you want to hop on, join on Concurrent via the Train Heroic app, the 7-day free trial, see if you like it. The split's going to be Mondays and Thursdays are going to be sprints and plyos. Tuesdays and Fridays are going to be lower body strength training. Wednesdays and Saturdays is going to be upper body strength training, so I'll give you a little preview of that. Today what I have is going to warm up. I'm going to do some triple broad jumps. I'm going to do some resisted sled sprints for 10 yards, 15 yards, and 20 yards. And then I'm going to do some unresisted 10-yard accelerations followed by some intensive tempo runs. So a little bit different from their typical extensive tempo runs. The intensive tempo runs are going to be a little bit faster, a little bit shorter. And from a conditioning standpoint, it should feel I'll say like moderately easy from like a conditioning or an aerobic demand standpoint. So that's what I have today. Quick shout out for Barbell Apparel. I'm wearing their shorts like I always do in every video. Obviously I'm not wearing a shirt, so I'm not wearing like a muscle tank or anything. But that's what I got going on, guys. Thanks for watching the video. I'll see if I can talk to you guys about something in between reps or sets of whatever I'm doing. For the warm-up, I'm just gonna do some aerobic work. I'm gonna run 100 yards down and back a few times. Skipping, do some broad jumps, just like less intensive broad jumps, maybe some bounding, some skipping, some galloping. You really get loose because I want four quality sets of the triple broad jump. Okay, so I got the stopwatch in hand, making sure I don't warm up too long, because the truth about warm-ups, guys, you're on limited time. The best thing to do to get warmed up is just to warm yourself up. No need to waste your time doing a bunch of dynamic stretching, mobility work, especially if what you're gonna do next is some explosive work. Just excite your central nervous system, just excite your sympathetic nervous system, get your heart rate up, get your core body temperature up. Those are really the only three things you need to get warmed up. So I got the stopwatch going. I'm gonna make sure I get this done in about 8 to 12 minutes maximum, and I should be ready to go for like true full effort explosive work. So first thing I'm going to do is what's called a skip skip scoop. It's a drill that I like to do every once in a while. It gets you loose, so I'll show you it here. And in between each little kind of locomotive drill I do, I'm just going to do a build up. Next thing is just a low karaoke, so I'm not gonna drive my knee up and over right now. High knee karaoke now. I'm gonna do a couple other locomotive drills. I'm gonna skip, I'm gonna gallop, I'm gonna backpedal. One thing that could be noted or said about all of these locomotive drills, I don't really know what else to call them, plyo drills, low-level plyos, whatever. They could all be done as their own sort of plyometric drill that you could use as an exercise for your like actual working sets of your session. So like these power skips, I'm not going full 100% on them yet, but these could be like a drill that I'm doing for multiple working sets of high effort. I'm just doing them to warm up because my plyometric drill that I'm doing today is the triple broad jump. So I'm kind of saving it for the triple broad jumps. This next one I'm gonna do is a gallop. So it's very similar to a skip for height and distance, except you're cycling the same leg and jumping off the same leg every single rep. This is one that I really like for like uncoordinated kids, because it honestly is kind of hard to coordinate. So I have my high school clients do this drill all the time. It gets really funky, gets really awkward. I usually tell them to just like not worry about how high they're getting with each jump at first. Find a rhythm, establish the pattern, establish the coordination. Once you get 10, 15 yards down the field, then start adding a little bit more height. I'm 7 minutes, 35 seconds into this. I got a build up, backpedal, backpedal. 9 minutes, 6 seconds. I'll do a couple warm-up sets of the triple broad jumps, maybe 2 to 3 warm-up sets. They'll get in my quality working sets. All right, just quickly put the tape measure down and let's go. A couple warm-ups, then I'll be ready. All right, good first warm-up. right at 9 yards. I wasn't able to get onto the turf field behind me. I don't know if you can see the turf field in the frame or not. There's like some inspection going on, maybe of the track or the turf. There's like people in uniform, must be people who work for the school that are out there. So I wasn't able to get on the turf. That's actually kind of fine though with me, because getting my sled over the fence, I have to jump the fence because I don't have a key here. I have to jump the fence. So getting the sled over the fence with the weights is kind of a pain in the ass to deal with. So I don't really mind being on grass, I guess, today. All right, first working set. Okay, so 31 feet, I think. 31 feet and 8 inches. Oh, horrible rep. 30 feet and 5 inches. Oh, getting worse, getting worse, getting worse. Right at 30 feet. And now I'm putting the sled on. I got 175 pounds on the sled. I am taking a slow to fast, short to long approach with the speed training of this program. I guess, yeah. But I was gonna say the other thing about training on grass, the issue with it with a sled compared to being on turf or track, is that there's different degrees of friction depending on the length of the grass and the type of grass, I guess, too. So like it makes the sled sprints a little bit inconsistent. .75. 2.55, so trimmed off a little bit of time on rep 2. Now I got some 15 yarders. Took a little bit of weight off for these 15s here. I got 160 pounds on the sled, and I'm ready to go. 3.42, a little faster, going on to my 20. .44. Okay, so I'm gonna record all of these, track them over time. Moving on to my 10s, 1 yard lead in, just like I did last time. So maybe I'm a little bit fatigued, maybe I'm a little bit potentiated. I think it was a 1.58 was my best when I did my pre-program testing. So see if I can beat that today. Not very good, 1.68. Even worse, 1.69. Just keep getting slower with each rep, 1.70. 1.66 on that last one, so a little bit better. I got intensive plyos next. I'll show some of that. Just got to put these timing gates away. But just for the intensive tempo runs, I'm gonna run it at 60 yards, and I'm gonna run it about 80% effort, and then I'll take about a minute or so of rest in between reps. I'm just leaving the camera where it's at right now, which it's about 20 yards. Yeah, 20 yards out from my starting line. So you're not gonna see the entire thing, just my intensity for the first 20 yards. So my rest for this is a walk back, and I'm at about 46 seconds. So I'll get to this line right at 50 seconds, rest for 10 more seconds, and then I'll go.